Good morning. Time to start the Twitter stream. There we go. Did we have some data? Is that why the market is falling? Let's see. Building permits. That's not that relevant to the market, more to real estate. And rates are down. 4.6, now 4.54, almost down 100 basis points. All right. SOAR is now soaring. Seemed to be a lot of selling pressure still there, but looks like demand broke through it. Good morning. Oh no. I think Google heard me. Okay, good. It didn't. Yes, if Google had heard me say that, it goes through this whole routine in my whole house. If I say that, it starts streaming stuff and playing music. All right. Good morning. Good morning. All right. We got BKKT from yesterday. Potentially following through or failing out. We'll see. That's just a day trade. Palantir is down more in pre-market, getting really close to my stop, if not at it. Let's see. Get the pre-market lines. Yeah, they are there. Okay. 59.24. Yeah, pretty close. Like right here. Okay. All right, Palantir, you got to do your thing. You got to do your thing. Hopefully, people want to buy it here. Now that's another way of thinking of things. You hope to buy things that when they go down, people are excited to buy it back up. Right? Doesn't make sense. That's, think of it that way. You hope to buy things that when they go down, people get excited and buy it back up. I'm going to post that to my Twitter. Buy them back up. Okay. Just on that premise alone, again, you want to buy things that when their prices go down, people are excited to buy them back up. Just on that premise alone, do you think you could think of 1, 2, or 3 stocks that on that premise, you'd want to buy it because if price went down, people would buy it up? Can you think of any? Well, I could think of one at least. Tesla. I mean, Jesus, every time that thing goes lower, people want to buy it up. I mean, in the long run, that's something that if it goes lower, people are going to want to buy up. So the number one stock moving around this morning appears to be SOAR. Okay. Yeah. This block here was really something to get through. And then second to that, NCNC looks okay. And then those are for possible day trades. And I want to keep watching BKKT in case I just need to get out of that. Right. All right. We got 24 minutes till the market opens. NCNC, SOAR, PRFX, WBuy. What about Walmart? I think it reported earnings. Let's see. Okay, this could break above the highs, making it hit, I believe, an all-time high. Yeah, all-time high on Walmart. Walmart to open at all-time highs, probably attempt to fill and run to pre-market high of 88 and then move further from there. So we're talking probably $90. What do the analysts say for price target? Probably over 100. Let's see. Maintained at buy price target $180 a share, and it's currently $80 a share. Wow. It's pretty optimistic. Yeah, I think I'm going to build a position on Walmart. I'm going to go ahead and buy some even right now. The stop to 83.50. It's at 85.50. It goes to $3 of risk, $3.5 of risk. 29 shares. Start there. Okay, I'm right in the middle now of the bid and the ask. Oh, it's actually running away from us. You got to fill it. 85.92. All right, so I'm going to mark that up. And currently, I have a prior pivot low stop at 83.50, but that could change after this catalyst day open. Would love to build a position on Walmart that potentially I could hold for 2 years and build into a huge position. Adam says SMCI. Yeah. No thanks. They are up because they were going to be delisted, and they said they're going to do what it takes to stay listed. So now they're up, and all it will take for NASDAQ to say, well, that's not going to be good enough, or something to that effect, and then it's back down, and then it's just up and down and up and down. What are we trading? Is the stock going up for any other reason? No. It's a piece of shit right now. Oh, we're not interested in SMCI. We're going after things that are moving for real good reasons, like SOAR. That one's really moving up right now. And we're going to wait for our first pullback on this puppy and get in. This will be good. So I will dial up SOAR. I'm going to move BKKT yesterday's overnight into my other active trader slot on my other screen here. Okay, that's up. Now I will move. Switch this one over to SOAR. Yeah, SOAR. I should say so. Just basically waiting for a pullback on that. If it did a 50% pullback, that would be to 48 with a rebreak at 58. Well, the last one was stop at 32 with a break at 45, so 13 cents of risk, and that's about what I'm seeing again here. Pullback for 50% would be 49, so 50, 62, and that's where it's going right now. So about 13 cents of risk. So I need to get 777 shares if and when it triggers an entry. Hopefully it can have some continuation because, yeah, that's a beautiful thing right now. It's on a beautiful run. I wanted to look at Palantir's weekly chart. We'll come over here. Palantir. I also want to see the moving averages. Well, I'll probably have to cut at break even and get back in again in the future on Palantir if it stops me out today. All right. Just need to check on that. Lift is, I think, near my stop as well. Okay, it's bounced off of my stop, and it is now at my stop. When the market opens, Lift is going to stop out, I think. All right, SOAR hit 61 and starting to pull back. We need to wait for a base. All right, well, we've got 15 minutes until the market opens to continue to stay on top of all these opportunities. Right now, SOAR is the one. And I bought Walmart. I need to set all of my targets on that, so let me do that really quickly. 29.15 shares. So what I want to take 15 exits to 7 exits of 2, 14, 7 exits of 2 shares. Yeah, that could work. Okay, so that'd be at every $25 point, roughly. And then I'll leave off the last one. Hey, we're waiting for some pullback on SOAR to create entry, and that could take 10 minutes to an hour. So we'll see how that develops. And also, it could just blast off of the open. 14. 15 to 14 is 28. Right, I could probably do one more share at 93. Walmart's at 85.6 right now. Hit 88 in pre-market. I've got my stop at 83.50. Well, I don't. I need to put it in now. I'm putting my stop at 83.50, and that's to create this starter position. It says I can probably get more shares because it says that's I double checked the chart here. That's only $79 loss. Walmart 83.50 stop from my entry of 85.92. Did I do the math wrong? 85.92 minus 83.50. Oh, it's 242, not 350. Oh, okay. All right, 100 divided by 242. 41 shares. Oh, all right, great. So I can get some more shares. 41 shares. So I can get 12 more shares. And it's a little bit teeny bit lower right now, so that's great. I'll buy them right now. Ah, that was not during extended hour trading order. Where is it? Put an order for 12 there. What? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Cancel. And now try again. And that does bring my average down to 85.87. Let's see what have it up here. 85.91. Okay. Brings it down a little bit. Okay, that's set in there. And now it also means that I need to get out 20. So I'm going to cancel all those. I got to set all the exits again. I need to take out 10 2 share exits up the ladder of. Zoom in a little bit better here. You can't see it, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. All right, we're waiting for SOAR to set up. But basically what I'm doing now is I'm just setting all of my swing trade exits for 50% of my position to the 2 to 1. Up all those points. Set and forget. My cat's going crazy. All right, and then a stop. So I've got 20, half my position, then 21. I need to stop at 83.50. Okay, good. SOAR is finally pulling back. Let's keep an eye on that. All right, there we go. Now Walmart's fully calculated in. All right, let's watch not SMCI. SOAR. For potential entry, I imagine it would have to come in at least 10 minutes based on the movement that's going on right now. But anything can change in a moment. Let's notice. Post-election rips in 2020 and 2016 on the market were followed by shakeouts. Is this similarly happening? Post Oliver Kell. Yeah, see, I'm trying. It's going to shake me out of my position on Palantir, but I really do need to stop out at that point because I have a leveraged, risk-free stop position at that point, and I'm not going to give any back in an accelerated manner. Ooh, Michael, see, it seems that we need to keep accelerated in there somehow. Now that I think about it. Rated gains, AG. I'm going to put accelerated on A. I've been trying to create a list of all the words that go with each letter. Accelerated. Looks like this. You can't quite see it, but yeah, for every letter, there's a list of several words that would work. For the letters that have words that would work, and even for like X, I can do exponential or expansion, but you capitalize the X in the description of the acronym, and then you can put an X like Flow X or Prof X. Instead of profits, it could be Prof X. Which could be, many things. Progressive, risk-free, optimization, framework, expansion. Yeah, none of that really kind of works, but yeah. Anyway, that's interesting. All right, still 5 minutes to go. And if Walmart will behave today, then I like the idea of getting in Walmart today. I stop at 83.50 to build a position over the next few years. That's huge. All risk-free and snowballed. Man, I tell you, snowball is probably still some of the best way to put this. Accumulating, compounding. Momentum. I like incremental. And perhaps acceleration. System. Well, I have to think of the words that I like and start to, and then you can kind of anagram it, something. So on SOAR, we're going to go over with like 13 cents of risk. You're overthinking. Just stick to the Evan. I don't even think we have anything for V. No, I was unable to find words that match for V. But for E, I've got enhanced and exponential. And then V, we don't have anything. A, quite a few. Accelerated, adaptive, add-on, allocation, stuff like that. And then N, where's N? No, there was nothing for N. Interesting. Unless you can think of something. All right, on Walmart, I've already hit one of my 10, 50% to the 2-to-1 exits. That's great. So the Walmart position already doing its thing. These things don't have to work out. They can just bleed out from the open. And that could happen still on Walmart. But it is moving up, and I'm, wanting to have a position here. I mean, if it gets to 92, 91, it will have hit all my targets, and it's at 87. It's, at 87, hit 85. It's at 87, hit 88 earlier. I mean, 91 on a catalyst day like today, if it could just continue all day is a possibility. Interesting. Is the market moving up? Because I'm seeing a lot of things turn up right now. Yeah, it is. A little bit of a bounce there. What happened? Or was that data? That was data. 9 o'clock data. What came in? Let me take a positive data came in at 9 o'clock. Well, I don't know what it was. Because at 9:30, unless these are off by one because of the time change. It's probably the case. There we go. So what came at 9? No, nothing really. Well, we bottomed at 9 a.m. and we're already 50% balanced. Well, that's good. I'll take it for sure because my Palantir, man, I would like it to hang in there and not stop out. Just hit another profit target on Walmart, and Walmart's now at 87.25. So this Walmart trade working out good already. I'm up at 0.5 R. At your 2 to 1, you'd be up 2 R. And if you get 50% out there, then if it comes back to your stop, you subsidize the trade. It's free. So it's pretty nice system we've created there. Woo! Walmart really with a strong candle. Let me put that over here so you can see it in the corner. You could be watching that. Very strong candlestick from 5 minutes of trading. Really strong. I like the idea of being in Walmart. $40 until the open. Watching mostly NCNC, which is held up, and SOAR, which is rallying, which has had 2 rallies. Very nice. Most of everything else is looking shaky this morning, but hey, lots of things could come to the fore. And I might as well put Walmart right here. Here's the market. Yep, I got stopped out on Lyft. I knew it. I wish you could put orders to not stop out unless 5 minutes has passed from the open. That would be the right way to do it. All right, wow. The market is really being, the leader names that I'm in are really moving up, like Palantir and IonQ. And there goes BKKT, the buyout rumor from DJT. Walmart is definitely moving up, and if it breaks 88, that'll be breaking pre-market high. SOAR, creating an entry right there with a stop at 0.5. That's about correct with the 13 cents of risk. I'll give it a try. I am at exactly, I'm at 14 cents of risk with a stop to 0.5, but I probably would get out at a breakdown of 0.51. So I'm at exactly 13 cents of risk, perfectly sized, effectively. And now what I want to do is I want to set up the 50% 2 to 1. 777 divided by 2, 388. So we want to sell 39 shares at 10 points. No, 10 points would be 5 per range here. So I got to change that to 21. 60. 80. I need to get these in before we get my first target hit. 39, 120. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 140. These things move fast. They're momentum movers. 161, 180, and 200. Come on. 180 and that better not be it. 200. Good. It wasn't it. What was that then? What was that? Something got filled. It was a partial profit on Lemonade. Did you get Lemonade, Michael? Lemonade is moving. Nice. It is moving in the right direction. Lumen, some kind of alert came up on Lumen here. Let's go take a look at it. What is it? What about it? Oh, that's not good. It's back to the break even on Lumen. But all right, we'll let that play out. WKSP. No, we don't like that. Another target on Lemonade. That just sounds silly. Yes, you're in on Lemonade. What was that? We just got our SOAR. Day trade first partial profit on the way to the 2 to the 1. And second partial profit on the way to the 2 to the 1 on SOAR. That is working out. As far as day trade names go, what was that? Lemonade, another partial profit. Isn't that 3 partial profits already? I think for me, yeah, I believe it is, or 2. Nice. We're getting a good follow through. Leaders are speaking clearly. They are going up. And the market could only pause that, Couldn't really take away from it. 3 more profit targets on SOAR, I think. We hit 3 more, I think. Let's see. So I've hit a total of 4 out of 10 partial profits on SOAR. And we're just about halfway to our 2 to 1, which is 88. It hit 75. It's just going to blast through all those profit targets. Now, what I'd like to see it do is settle down in a little bit here after I hit all my 2 to 1s. There's another target on Lemonade. Another target hit on Lemonade. I'll put that on the bottom left here because that is just outstanding. Are you getting your targets hit too, Michael? Yeah, mine too. Mine's only a partial also. Mine's only a pilot also, I mean to say. They all start at a pilot, and then when they give you a new stop point, then we consider adding on. So it could be a month before we add on to this position on Lemonade. Got to have patience in building your positions. Okay, we're getting some pullback on SOAR. So it went up 1 to 1 on our risk and starting to pull back. And we got to watch the selling signature there. And Walmart is following through. Anybody else get Walmart to build a position? Very nice. Throwing Walmart into my pilot positions. Beautiful. But I'd love to see that. I want to give that a lot of room. I'm not going to be putting aggressive stops on that one. Okay, the BKKT trade from yesterday is moving up. And what I could do is I could move my stop to 30. If it were to break 37, it looks like. So that's $7 of risk, 100 divided by 7. That allows me to get 4 more shares. All right. So I'm going to put a stop buy order at 37.01 on BKKT with a stop at 30. Risk range at 30. So for 37.01, that means that I'll have broken through. Buy stop. There we go. Boom. Buy stop 37.01. And at that point, I'd like to get back in there and reset my 2 to 1s at that point. And we'll have raised the stop, and actually that becomes a risk-free position. I might not even be leveraging that right. I probably can buy more. I gotta do the math on that. 10 times 27.3905. I gotta put it over there so you guys can see how you do the math. Plus another 4 at 37.01. I think that's, and I'm gonna be able to raise my stop to 30. Okay, that does make it 30. All right, I'll take it. Oh, 27. Hold on. Nah, I knew it. Okay, so I can actually add, well, how about like 20? That would be divided by 30. 30? Bastard, come on, I'm trying to do the math here. 30, there goes SOAR. Continued profits, 27. Wow. So definitely more. 40. Total of 50. 27. My gosh, I can buy so many more. Let's try 200 to make it 210. I'm basically trying to get a stop of what's going on here. Oh, it is 37. Okay, back to 4 then. I'm like, what the hell's going on? The math was not computing out. 14, 30. There you go. In fact, I could really only add 3, I think. 13, 29.60. No, I can add 4. All right, so we just add 4. Boom. And then we move our stop to 30. But that's risk-free at that point, so that's a beautiful thing. Now on SOAR, we would need more of a resting point. But what's happened there on SOAR is we are now, I think, more than, no, we're not more than halfway to our stop yet, but we're getting there. Again, like I said before, 88 would be to our 2 to 1. You said nice. Quarter position is 4 shares for you. That's fine. It's a big, hey, it is what it is. I have some things that are 3. I have some things that are 3 shares, Michael. So that happens. And so you have 2 profits for a 2 to 1. So where did you put them? Do you do what I do? Let me hear where you put them. At what points? Not the dollar amounts, just you've hit one already. Fantastic. And so what does that mean? Where did you put them? How would you describe it, knowing what we know? No, without the price. I'm talking about in theory, theoretically speaking, systematically speaking. Where did you put them? What's that about? BKT. Oh, I just got the size increase on BKKT. Excellent. Okay, now what I want to do is immediately cancel all my orders and set up a new 7 points for exiting on it. Okay, I have to do that right now. 200 divided by 7. Every 28.50. Jesus, that's too hard to remember. I'm just going to put every $25. Oh, but it's from a new point, actually. Oh, I can't do it like that. Shoot. Okay. I have to go work out the math on this. BKKT. I got to set up a 2 to 1 and all that. All right, 30 to 37 essentially is what we're talking about here. 7, so $14 above 37. I need to spread out 7 one-share exits. So I need to exit 1 every $2. Okay, Jesus. So 39 is going to be the first one. And I want to do that below, just below each one of those numbers. So 38.96. 9, 40, 40.96, 41, 43, 45. So what was your answer? Okay, good. You're writing it. I'm going to read it in a minute. What was that? Another exit on Lemonade. 47. That's a pilot position going right. 47. 9. I need 2 more exits. 40. And 51. 1. And then the risk-free stop of 7 shares at a breakdown of 30. Knock on wood, I don't want to see that. But that would be 29.96. Perfect. I would lose $3 if that happened versus making hundreds and hundreds. Okay, you said $6 a risk, so one at $3 from entry and on just under $40, which is less than 2 to 1, just under $40, which is just, but at that psychological price levels. So like what I was looking for, okay, and that's certainly one way to describe it. What I was looking for you to say is at 1 to 1 and at 2 to 1, right? Because you need to take out 2 exits up to the 2 to 1. So you should take it at the 2 to 1 and at the 1 to 1, right? Does that make sense? Okay. And is that what you did? Saying it in a different way. Long story short, yeah, exactly. Okay, good. All right, back to SOAR. Keep an eye on that because we're trying to potentially even raise our stop on SOAR. Nice thing is VWAP is now at our stop on SOAR. So we know that the stop level is going to be somewhat supported. Okay, we are getting a buying up on the market. That's nice. Probably a lot of good swing trades happening today. Oh, Lemonade, by the way, look at that. Look at that beauty. You said 39 is your, $40 is your next target? Like 39. When you put $40, I mean, you can just say that, right? Just under. Yeah, you put it at like 39.78, depending on, how much you care. Or 39.97, 39.87, stuff like that. Another target on Lemonade. How many has that been? Let me go see. Lemonade, I got to pull it. LMND. Look at that. Even that came up on the momentum scanner. LMND. I mean, we just got into that. What a great entry, right, Michael? I mean, you need to learn from that. Look, we got in yesterday on nothing, right? It didn't move. We could have waited to today. Why did we wait? Why did we get in yesterday and not wait today for today, Michael? Do you remember? Because that's a goddamn lesson in a nutshell, motherfucker. Thanks, motherfucker, to you too, right? Do you remember, Michael? Why did we get in yesterday? You need to permanize that concept. Why did we get in yesterday on LMND and not wait until today? Correct, but no, but why? Do you remember? Yes, it was a cheat entry and all, but why? Do you remember? We talked about it. There was a concept. Well, you should have added on to today then when it broke out. That was the add-on. Path of least resistance. Yes. Point of least resistance. Correct. That's it. It was 35. And if you took a cheat entry with the intention of building, adding on, your add-on was supposed to be at 35.01 when it broke out today on the non-cheat breakout. That's how you add to your cheat entries. You add at the low cheat, the mid cheat, the high cheat, and the breakout until you've built your position, your first initial position up. So I presume, probably, because you're still not seasoned yet, that you did not. Did not add on at 35. Did you? 35.01. I guess he's writing. I wanted to pull up on. Let me think. No. What was the other one? Lemonade. See all the exits I took. I did not know. Okay, so let's go back to what you said. You just said it was a cheat entry. That's why I took a quarter position. So let's reverse engineer that. So why did you take a quarter position? Because it was a cheat entry. Take a moment and explain that reasoning to me, where you were thinking, okay, this is a cheat entry, so I'm going to take a quarter position. So why did you take a quarter position? Because it was a cheat entry. Let me hear that reasoning. Let's make sure we're making the right decisions and stuff here, or can improve them. Oh, no. Oh, they already had earnings. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, Lemonade is flying, and I have taken... Wow, so many exits. Oh, I had a lot of exits. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I had 15 exits set, and I've taken 11 out of 15. So 11 divided by 15. So I'm 73% of my way to 2 to 1. To manage risk. Okay, so your thinking was to manage risk. So you were thinking, okay, this is not a confirmed entry. Okay, you just said it. I would wait for a confirmed entry to get a full 1% portfolio position. Okay, so you actually had all the reasoning correct. And when did it confirm entry, Michael? When did it confirm entry? Right in front of my eyes this morning as I watched it go by without adding. That's why you're going to get this.
You blew it! You blew it! You blew it!
All right, you got it? It's like in chess. You had it all set up and you're like, oh, fuck, forgot to, that's what I would do. Damn it. And that happens all the time. So this is really great to talk about it, though. It's a perfect lesson, because the amazing thing, Michael, is you already had the perfect plan and were executing. And what happened is you blew it. you missed it. It was right there. And in fact, you could have set up a stop buy order for the amount that you would have wanted should it have hit 35.01. It would have been a stop buy order. You could have gone to get coffee, you could have been walking around, and it would have entered you when you needed to get in. Yeah. Executing it with confidence. And it's not even that you lacked confidence, I don't think, right? You kind of forgot what your plan was. You were just so allured by Lemonade moving, you forgot what your plan on it was. And that's what makes the great traders, is they don't forget. Eventually you'll get there. You know what I mean? You'll become a great trader. Eventually you'll get there. That was your add-on. For me, I already got the position size I wanted yesterday. Now I wait to build it in a month, when it sets up again. And it sets up an add-on. You blew it! Palantir's hanging in there. I like that. Now, how about IonQ? Has it? Yeah, it's bounced nicely. All right. But boy, that Lemonade is woo-wee. Now, had you added on, do some of the math, because, it's interesting, right? So you had how many shares? I think you said 4? Was that the one you got 4 on? I forget which one you got 4 on. Was that the one you got 4 on? Lemonade? I gotta double check if any of my positions are not doing too good. They're all doing okay. I gotta go over to One Stop also and double check on all that. Just make sure that that's going. I didn't even look at that today. I'm actually down. Okay. Did I get stopped out of anything? No. All right. Bitcoin could follow through. That'd be nice. That would help me a little bit. It's doing all right. That's the hourly. All right. Tesla. Yes, 4. Okay, so then you would add on at 3501 12? 12. Do I have that correctly? You wanted to build to a 16 1% position, a 16 share 1% position? Because if you have 16 shares and you're essentially getting in at like 35 and you got to set your stop at 31, it's $4 of risk per share. 4 times 16, you'd be setting yourself up for $64 of loss. So let's see. If I have that right, then you have a $6,400 account. Does that sound about right? Have we done the maths all right on that? Are we reverse engineering this properly? Whoa, Berkshire Hathaway with big pullback. Why you gotta do that? Berkshire Hathaway. Okay. That's correct. Okay, so then that would have been the perfect plan. So you had it. You just blew it. you had it. And like boot camp, all of that reprimanding will hopefully get you to do the right thing next time, right? And I gotta say, you don't always get them. Like, it's kind of like, in chess, you learn an opening, right? And then you go to play. In chess, you learn an opening, you memorize it and everything. Then you go to play, and you're black, and you're like, oh fuck, okay. And then you play this game, and that takes 20 minutes or whatever. Then you play again, and you're black again. And then you do this and that and whatever. And then you play again, and then you're white. And so you go for it, and then they do a different move, and now you're doing another thing, and you don't get to do the opening. And then you play again, and you're black, and you do the game, right? And then you play again, and you're white, and you do the opening, and they do the move, the second move. Now you've memorized this whole thing. You go for the second move, and you move, and then they move again, and it's the next move. And then you say to yourself, fuck, what was the next move? And so what happens is you may know what to do now, and you are sharp right now. But what happened on Lemonade might not happen again on a stock that you're chasing down for months. It could be. It depends, on how many you're going after and how sharp you're being with them all and managing them all. It could be weeks or months. And so then that moment comes along, and then you're not sharp, and you're out of practice, and you forgot, your routine and to be sharp, and you need to set that stop and blah, blah, blah. And then you miss another one. That's the cycle. So that's why maybe setting up a stop buy order would have been a good idea, because then you don't have to think about it. The split second it hits 3501, it buys you in. And that won't always work, because maybe in pre-market it breaks that price and you want to get in at pre-market. But, at least you're a step in the right direction, and you can cross that bridge when it comes, if it comes that way. You'll see there's, 100 different ways these things go. And what you just got was perfection on Lemonade. That's the model. It was really good that you experienced that, even if you messed up. Yeah, I've gotten good at setting the sell orders, but I haven't tried the buy order yet. You need to create a stop buy order is what it's called. See how you had to set it today on the ladder anyway, and then you move it up, and then any price that's above the current price will be a stop. Any other price is a limit order. And then if you just click buy, the button buy, it'll buy at that market. But if you just hover above that, it'll create a stop order. But if you do it as an entry, you just change it to stop. Stop market. Well, I think you can even set a stop limit if you wanted to. Like, for instance, you could say, hey, I want to buy if price goes and hits 35.01. That's a stop. A stop is a trigger. but I want to buy at whatever price it is. So if it pops from 35.01 to 35.11, you're going to get 35.11. So you have to ask yourself, am I okay with that? Me? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. But let's say you're not okay with that, then you would create a stop limit order, which says that at 35.01 stop, you'd like it to trigger a limit order of 35, whatever the maximum you'd like to pay, 35.03. Or maybe you don't want to pay more than 35.01. But the problem there is if it pops and it starts running and it triggered, but it didn't get filled because it just surpassed 35.01 instantaneously, now you won't get filled. It triggered, but you set a limit. If you set a stop limit order, you're ultimately, once the stop is triggered, you're limiting the price in which you would get in at to whatever that number is. So there's two numbers when you create a stop limit order, the stop and the limit. But if you set it to a stop market order, then the stop triggers, and then whatever price is at, it sends a market order to buy, and you get whatever you get. Okay, so that's how that works. DJT, we're still watching SOAR. PRFX, SOAR, a lot of these other ones are failing out. BKKT is acting, I don't know, bad and good at the same time. I think possibly Berkshire Hathaway is going down with industrials, perhaps. Yeah, they must have a large industrial concentration. Let me see. BRK Holdings. Okay. Percent of portfolio. He has the largest holdings. Okay. Apple is a quarter of it. American Express, Bank of America, Coke, Chevron, Occidental, Moody's, and everything else after that point is no big deal. So it's probably moving down because maybe Apple is moving down today. Let me take a look. Maybe Apple is red today. Nope, it's not Apple, but it could be Coke. Yeah, Coke has been moving down and down and down and down. Coke has been on a long slide ever since Scarface. But I'm dumb. Do I have a... There we go. And I got to put in, you blew it! You had a shot and you blew it. What did he say? The whole thing's probably even better. Let me see. Like you need to hear it more. Oh, God.
Listen to me, you deaf fuck. I offered you a chance when we could have done something. I offered you a chance to be a cop, and you blew it. And you blew
it. You're really getting slapped in the face today, Michael. You blew it.
Listen to me, you deaf fuck. I offered
Whenever you make a mistake, I should say, listen to me, you deaf fuck. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. I gotta get that in there. Listen to me, you deaf fuck. I offered you a chance and you blew it. It needs to be insulting, you know what I mean? Like, oh God, that's funny. Ah, shit. All right. Let's see if there's any other buying opportunities today for swing trades, because we're sitting here waiting for SOAR to turn around, and we did get in Walmart, and is that working out? Let me double check. Oh yeah, Walmart's one of my stronger movers today for my entry pre-market. Okay, there goes SOAR. That could be an entry. 3-minute mark. 55, 56 could be the stop. 79. Maybe I'll buy more at that moment if it breaks 76.24. So this is exactly where I want to put a buy stop order. but it's about to happen before I even get there. 76.24. Buy stop. 75 actually, it looks like. 75. Oh, okay. 75. So 75.01. Buy stop. Okay, boom. There we go. So now I've got, in order to add a teeny bit at the breakout there. If it breaks out, ultimately we'd be trying to get the stop then up to 58, but I'm buying it. I'm at 64 on my average price, so technically I can't really even buy, so I'm not going to. That's not part of our system. You deaf fuck. Listen to me, you deaf fuck. And because he is, because he got. Have you ever seen Copland? That was so funny. Not funny, but quite rude. He like shot his eardrums out. I think they were bleeding. To say, listen to me, you deaf fuck, is just so rude. Oh my god. But I do have further profits targets to potentially hit here on SOAR. But let's go take a look at some potential entries here. Cerdo, let's see. Yeah, we got earnings coming soon, and I don't know if it has the ability to get up there. 49 divided by 42. 16%. That would be a lot. If it could get up there before earnings. Does it usually perk up before earnings? No, only 50% of the way there, and this one it did not. This one it did. This one it did. This one. A 70% chance that it'll perk up before earnings. Oh no, let me take a look at the fundamentals. We are getting revenue growth, but we've been unprofitable the last 2 quarters. Yeah, no, we can't do it on the stock like that. It needs to be more consistent. All right, SOAR is about to break out. If you want to get into it, 658 stop, 75.01 entry, 75-cent entry, 58-cent stop, 7 cents. I'm already in, so that would be for a day trade on SOAR potentially. All right, let's continue to see if we can find any other opportunities. So not Cerdo. How about Grab? This is up big today. It's just, the continuation is insane. It looks like lemonade, just boom and then steps and then boom and then steps. How are the fundamentals on this one? Okay, profitable lately. Grab, what do they do? Other transportation? Grab. Enables millions to access its driver and merchant partners to order food, send packages, get a ride on a taxi, pay for online purchases. Man, it's a crowded market. What's their market cap? $20 billion? Have you ever heard of this service? Grab? I've never heard of it. $20 billion. Okay, Google, how many users does the company Grab have? $35 million customers. Crazy. Yeah, I haven't heard of this company. And they're coming right off of the bottom quite nicely. Off of $4, and they're now at $5. Probably should get some. 4, 5. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to grab a little bit of that right here with a really wide stop, just to be in the game on it. Ironically, I'm getting out of Lyft to get into Grab. Okay, and then go over, pull up Grab. And for $1 of risk, I can get in for 100 shares. That's not bad. All right, so I put a really wide risk on that so I can stay in for quarters, months. I mean, I didn't put my risk down here. I put it down here at 4. And then maybe I can add on and raise my stop at a cheat entry or something. We'll see. But there we go. Nice situation on grab. I guess could have a lot of potential. And so that's why because it's coming off of a dormancy, a stage 1 down here at 4. A long stage 1 that it finally broke out of. Those are great moments. I mean, I would have liked to have gotten in right here, but maybe it'll pull back and then keep going, and I can get in a cheat entry. And then when it breaks, I can raise my stop and add on. So I got a nice, good plan moving forward on grab. All right. I like it. I like it. SOAR not really continuing. What's BKKT doing? Yeah, it's kind of failing out. Well, if it hits my stop, it hits my stop. Lemonade still hanging out nice and strong up there. You said your next exit is at what? 39 something? 39.99 or so? Oh, I forgot I have an appointment in 45 minutes. So I got to go. But keep on keeping on. I'll see you in the group. I'm here. I just got to get ready for my meeting. I have a meeting in 45 minutes, and I need to start getting ready for it. Rocket Lab just sold a little piece. Let me see. It's nice. All right, so sounds good. Yeah, you bet. Now, have a good one, and please, let me know anything that's up in the group. That's the best way for me to see anything is happening and check on it. Okay, have a good one, guys. Thanks for trading with me this morning. Take care.